Hey guys, let's get more news from Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. NBA All-Star Weekend Roundtable, can Bam Adebayo shine in the 2024 All-Star Game? All-Star Weekend is here, and the Miami Heat will be represented by Bam Adebayo in the All-Star Game and Jamie Jaquez Jr. in the Rising Stars Showcase and Dunk Contest. The All-You-Can-Heat staff got together to preview the big weekend and make some recommendations for how to make it better. I can only give 5 names off the top of my head: C.J. Stroud, Micah Parsons, Jewel Lloyd, Kai Cenat, and Jennifer Hudson. I'm not 100% sure if they all are on the same team, but if so, there's a potential starting 5. Annual AA, Quincy Isaiah, Micah Parsons, Metta World Peace, C.J. Stroud, Tristan Jass, and Jennifer Hudson. I'm definitely more familiar with the coaches than the players. I honestly don't even look at the list anymore. Taylor Swift could be in it, and I wouldn't watch. I would fix the dunk contest by making a competition between the NBA's best dunkers and outside dunkers, either from another league or even well-known dunkers who play at parks. It can push NBA players to show they have the best dunkers in the world and can also give people a platform they've never had before and can change their lives forever. I think adding new faces will bring a breath of fresh air and add even more of a surprise element to the contest. Offer incentives similar to the in-season tournament to encourage stars to participate. The golden age of the dunk contest was when we had Michael Jordan face off against Dominique Wilkins. Now, we have 2 G League players in the contest, though they are both phenomenal dunkers. Also, do whatever it takes to get Ja Morant to participate next year. Our biggest complaints about the dunk contest is that, A, the All-Stars don't participate, and, B, the best in-game dunks are just better. So here's an idea: make the dunk contest part of the All-Star Game. The biggest stars are already there, and every time a star dunks during the game, the league could have a panel rate the dunk 1 to 10. Best dunk/highest score by the end wins. Done. I'd have to go with the most popular one mentioned, and that is a one-on-one tournament. The rules would be the game goes to 7 points, make it take it, and 2s and 3s to make sure there is time for other events. Each game will have a 12-second shot clock. I would also split the event into 8 wings and 8 guards, with a trophy for each bracket. The players that would participate would be: guards, Kyrie Irving, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Stephen Curry, Anthony Edwards, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, and Luka Doncic. Wings: Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, Paul George, LeBron James, Brandon Ingram, and Jimmy Butler. A game of HORSE could be fun to watch. With the shooting ability and interior craftiness of players these days, we would see a lot of unique trick shots. Players: Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo opens up about challenges he has faced in first season as Heat captain. Haslam, who was hired earlier this season to be the Heat's vice president of basketball development, is optimistic the Heat remains together despite a shaky first few months that included the team's longest losing skid since the 2007-2008 season. The Heat, 30-25, won 6 of its final 8 games prior to the All-Star break. I think the way they finished heading into this All-Star break, winning 6 of the last 8 and competing with Boston down the stretch with all the injuries, Haslam said, that means that those guys are together. Haslam was known as a vocal and demanding team captain who was there for his teammates whenever they needed him on and off the basketball court. He also played the role of on-court enforcer when it was needed after establishing himself as one of the toughest players in the league early in his career. The stoic and reserved Adebayo leads in his own way while still turning to Haslam for advice throughout the season. Obviously, I call him almost every day because he's one of my best friends, Adebayo said of his conversations with Haslam. It's not just about basketball a lot of times. But when I do pick his brain, he's fully transparent. He tells me like it is. If we're not playing defense, he'll be like, "Bam, y'all ain't playing no damn defense." And those are always the conversations that we have and the dialogue when it comes to the team. The fact that Adebayo is also one of the Heat's two best players also adds another complicated layer to serving as the Heat's captain. That came into play when Boston Celtics forward Jaylen Brown threw down Heat forward Duncan Robinson late in a February 11th game at Kaseya Center. With the Heat trailing by 9 points and 7:54 left in the fourth quarter at the time of the incident, Adebayo didn't want to pick up a technical foul or get ejected and hurt the Heat's chances of completing the comeback. While Haslam may have confronted Brown if he was on the court, Adebayo just tried to defuse the situation by breaking up Brown and Robinson. The Heat ended up cutting the deficit to 2 points with 1:49 to play, but still lost the game. "I think that was one of the things that bothered Bam as a captain," Haslam said. "That was one of those situations where as a captain, you got a decision to make. But also, it's a close game and you can't get kicked out. But you also have to protect your guys and be there for your guys. Like I said, Bam cares. That was a situation where as a captain, I think he wanted to intervene and be a little more involved. But he also understood that the bigger picture is to try to win the basketball game. I respect that about Bam. He called me and we talked about that. He wants to be the best version of himself for the team. But to be the best version of himself as the Heat's captain, Adebayo is learning he often needs to forget about himself. I feel like that's the biggest transition for me," Adebayo said. "You can't think about yourself if you want to be a captain. You have to always give to the team, you have to always give to the coaches. Even sometimes when you don't feel like it, you still have to." Analyst Nick Wright views Miami Heat as destination for LeBron James. The Miami Heat and Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James are inseparable in the eyes of the media. James' apparent frustrations with the Lakers are leading fans and professionals to theorize about his next destination. Analyst Nick Wright recently named 4 organizations that he would love to see James be a part of, which included the Heat. "The Heat are absolutely the next team. I love the ownership, front office, and coach. Playoff Jimmy. LeBron. Bam. He's been there. His family loved it there," Wright said on What's Right. "They might go to the finals again this year. They haven't been able to quite get over the hump." The Heat are viewed as one of the league's most stable franchises, with team president Pat Riley and coach Eric Spoelstra at the helm. Forward Jimmy Butler and center Bam Adebayo are a diverse tandem who have led the team to multiple NBA Finals appearances. James agreed to a 2-year contract extension to remain in LA through the 2024-25 season. If the Lakers become dissatisfied with their current roster, James' age could result in a trade. At 39 years old, he is averaging 24.8 points, 7.8 assists, and 7.2 rebounds on 52% shooting. James expressed his desire to retire as a Laker at All-Star Weekend, but it hasn't stopped the rumors from stirring. "I am a Laker, and I'm happy and been very happy being a Laker the last 6 years, and hopefully it stays that way," James said, according to ESPN. "But I don't have the answer to how long it is or which uniform I'll be in. Hopefully, it is with the Lakers. It's a great organization, so many greats. But we'll see." Anthony Pasiala works as a contributing writer to Inside the Heat. And you fan, what do you think of the LeBron James situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.